Crisco, Des, and Wes, the After Hours podcast. You will laugh your ass off now. It's time for the podcast.
We're going to have a ton of stuff on the podcast today, but Pidge, you're going to get a laugh out of this. Des is going to be super PO'd about this.
Oh, no.
No, it's what I did to you yesterday when I was walking out of the studio. Crisco had some production to do in this studio, and I, as a friend, do what every guy friend would do to another buddy.
I didn't, he's done it before, but I just, this one was
Don't want to know.
No, you
Nope.
don't want to know. But imagine, so this is, I literally just get done saying, I have to go to that computer and I have to go ahead and do some commercials. I have to get some stuff done, right? And literally he walks over, stands there for 1/10 of a second. I go, you're done, right? He goes, yeah, totally. And I go to sit down and he goes.
He was, mind you, he's like 4 inches behind me.
4 inches behind him, and I'm going to sit down where he is standing, and he goes, ripped ass.
You know what's...
Gotcha. Dropped it. I'm going to get out of here.
Have a good day.
And then left.
You know...
In this said studio, right here, right now.
And they
Right
came
there.
back with promotions.
Oh, Des.
The girls, and I was like, Crisco!
You always get set up first.
Always. And you
Everyone
know
thinks
what?
it's you.
That's a little bit funny now
What
that
do
you're
I even
saying
say?
it.
Because if you look at a group of people and the fat, sweaty-looking guy,
You weren't sweaty
always
at all.
guaranteed to be the person who farted. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I know.
We could all be together, and I could have no butthole. I could have no butthole to fart.
Completely sewed shut.
Like, Loctite.
You know that's the thing? You know you can be born without a butthole. You know that? And they have to cut one in.
Mm-hmm.
How did you learn
They
that?
had a
A
big
friend-
pocket knife that day. For
I had a
me,
friend
I
back
think.
in Milwaukee. When she was born, she was like, yeah, they had to cut in a
I
butthole.
don't think she wants you sharing that
I
story.
didn't say her name.
Here's her name.
Jessica.
How many random people have a butthole cut into them? You know what I mean? Like
Probably
she's gonna
more
be like,
than we
But
know.
in Milwaukee, it's not like there's she's case 77 of the old butthole.
I don't think we're big in Milwaukee.
I beg to differ.
Do you know? Do you think?
I don't know.
Oh, now I'm
technically.
scared.
Could you imagine? She's like, damn it, Wes McCain. But so I'm sitting here. So then he comes back in, and now I'm in my head because I told you my shoes feel like they stink now. Like you've had them too long.
Yeah, and it's been through winter. If you've worn them, they get wet and they dry, and
so
they just
now
kind of
with
get
his
mildewy.
So, but I'm saying I could be it's just me. It doesn't matter. And so, there's not even a point to argue it. I'm just like,
So you don't
Cool.
say, Wes, you sicko, that was you. You dropped A and then you left.
To be fair, I'm just now finding out. He walked out in the hallway and told Jess and Rachel that I farted apparently in
I
the
know.
studio.
I didn't tell them. I said, "Oh, we should go talk to Crisco about that." And they were like, "Oh, good idea."
Yeah. And so then
Oh,
I'm
no,
in here
sweet.
smelling my I'm like,
We had a contract we had to sign.
Yes.
And I was like,
Oh,
"Oh, we
God.
should bring this one to Crisco."
yes. Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, you're right. I have to talk to him about something." I'm like,
Guys?
he's just sitting, and she sat right next to him. She sat back here in this corner.
Funny enough, they didn't say anything. But last time this happened at the XL Energy Center, Wes
yeah.
ripped ass, and Jess and her friend were like, it smells like farts in here, doesn't it? Yeah. It smells like stale farts in here.
You guys, ew.
I know.
Why?
I
I'm
didn't do
surprised
anything.
that the fart smell hasn't soaked up. This is like padding right here. It's like padding, soundproof, but it also could soak up a smell, I think.
Yeah.
What,
You know?
what if this has just always smelled like farts and you didn't know it because it's always been like that
I'm
for the
like,
last year? You're like, no, it just smells like bacon. Does anybody else think
Did
it
you
smells
guys
like
eat
bacon? In here?
last night?
Oh, I did. I got a bacon streak in my pants if I'm Wes McCain. All the times that dude farts. Every morning when we're in here, I swear he'll be like,
Why?
I already went once. Boy, I think I have to
did it
hit it
to-
again. He just went twice before you even walked in the building.
I saw him walking back from the bathroom and he made a little comment. I'm like, ew, he just pooed.
Let me tell you, normally it's like 5 minutes and you're like, oh, he's back. That dude was gone for at least 10 minutes today on his second journey.
He has always been very concerned and pro gut health.
That's right.
And you know what? He is very healthy.
And as you can see in our videos, I'm trying to slim up, so a lot more protein in my diet, which means a lot more trips.
A lot more toots.
I will
right.
say, in Crisco's defense, you are the worst with farts, Wes, because you'll pop a couple off and laugh. One of us pops one off, and all of a sudden it's the end of the world. Oh my gosh, spray some Lysol, clean the room. Oh, that's so gross. You can't even smell it.
The worst is when Des rips them. She comes in
Yeah,
and she's
that's
like,
true.
To defend myself
thunderstruck.
on Pigeon for a second, I just always assume Crisco's are going to be terrible. I just assume.
But I would have also assumed that he'd be a guy to fart in front of me.
Right?
But he is so respectful.
Yeah.
Never would he do that.
Never.
Never.
And also, Pidge, that's a guy, if you think that they make fun of me for farting all the time, I've never seen somebody that could do like 17 in a row. And I mean, and they are
You 100% remind me of my cousin Riley, who can clear a room. He used to. It's the grossest, sickest thing ever in the world with him.
Jesus. I went to do the tip of the cap and I jammed my middle finger right into my eye.
That's not me. That's not me, Des.
Yeah, it is. A skinny, cute little dude can just bleh.
No, well, yeah, I
that's
can.
him. I will say, and he was nice enough to share them with me, but you get why his toots can be a little bit aggressive.
Myconites?
No, even better. It walked in, you would have died, Des, because you don't like them. I walk in and I look on the table. I go, "What is he eating?" And he has a giant bag of gummy bears. Yeah. And I said, "Where did you get them? Were those like Haribo?" And he goes, "Nope, Amazon. Just straight Amazon gummy bears."
Well,
and they were great. They were delicious.
Good for you.
Neato.
Yeah.
That's probably why he's got toots. I mean, gummy bears at 5 a.m.
I haven't.
Or are they the sugar-free ones? Those give you
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I've heard, but
These are straight diesel, baby.
full fueled.
I also would never toot around Des.
I know you're also very respectful, but same with Wes. You guys all. Oh,
I have to ask you a question, and this is real talk, Wes. I don't know. I do a lot of hand gestures. I can see it in the stupid camera.
I don't like this at all.
I'm not a fan of this. Have you ever done it in front of Des silently?
No.
You've never.
Mm-mm.
Okay. He said it quick, so I do believe
I believe him.
I believe him.
Every now and then I've come in the studio. I'm sure this is riveting podcast.
Yeah.
But every now and then I've come in the studio and been like, it smells different, but there's a lot of smells that come in through like this.
Oh, yeah.
It's the easiest way to blame it, though, by the way.
You're like,
The
God,
vents.
no.
I think I saw a raccoon take a dump out there, I'm pretty sure.
There's manure to the lawn.
Okay.
I'm
What
like,
else?
All
do we
right,
have?
let's do normal or not. You guys want to do that?
I love it.
Okay.
What is it?
These are just different questions.
No, I
Normal
know.
or not?
You say if it's normal or not.
Okay.
Spreading peanut butter with a spoon. Normal or not?
I could have gone a plethora of different ways. Spraying peanut butter on your genitals. That is normal.
Completely normal.
Completely normal. Say it again.
Spreading peanut butter with a spoon. Normal or not?
That's weird.
I don't think it's normal, but I have done it in a pinch. Like when you open the drawer and you're out of knives and you're like, oh, dang, well, this will do.
It's the only way I do it.
Really?
You don't do it with a knife?
No.
Nope.
You know why you do it is because you might be spreading it on something, but in between you're taking bites.
Bites, yes.
Am I the only one who has not or has licked peanut butter off of a knife?
Oh, I
Yeah,
have.
but I can get
Go wrong.
more girth.
You just have to have stronger knives.
I would think you wouldn't be concerned with girth.
Well, I think he is. Wow. She just called you out. Marie's like, trust me, nothing girthy.
Okay.
Nothing girthy.
What else?
Except for his peanut butter spoon. And that's not an innuendo.
It's just large.
It's just a large metal spoon. It's not his penis.
I can't make that any clearer.
It's more like a mic knife.
Like if you are thinking, oh man,
He must be radio hung. He's totally packing. No. Just one large metal peanut butter spoon. And you think like, oh, he's dipping into the jar for a little nasty. Nope, that's not what you think it is. It's peanut
actual
butter.
peanut butter.
He has more sexual talk with his jar of peanut butter
no.
than he does with me.
Oh no, he's typing. He's going, Google, find me a new job.
Are you Googling Domino's again?
Hey, Frank. Thanks for the email back.
Oh, are you back in now?
I'm just
Sorry.
reading emails.
Well, you didn't defend that lack of girth. That's the problem.
You also missed a hell of a comedy show.
That was good. That was good.
Another. Am I normal or not? I take comfort in watching myself cry in the mirror on a cry day.
That's not normal.
You know
for
what?
Me. Not for me, at least. I can't say that people can't cry in a mirror.
Again, I don't think it's normal, but I have like walked into the room to like grab a tissue or something if it's been a real cry day, and I've looked at myself like, oh God, you're a mess. You cry like Kim Kardashian. It's not pretty.
I've cried seeing myself in the mirror, but that's just for other reasons. Just seeing myself in the mirror without a shirt on. I'm like,
Did you take comfort
Speaking of girth.
I'm like, I can't even get through the door, you fat piece of crap.
Hey.
And then once I'm done with my pep talk, I'm off with the day. You know? Like, you're just a big pile of crap and nobody loves you.
On with the shirt.
Morning
and
show
off
time.
Crisco? Yeah, just a second.
I'll be right there.
What,
Ugly.
did I hear somebody crying? No.
No, not at all.
Pigeon?
No, I'm pretty sure I heard somebody shouting at themselves in the mirror. You're disgusting. Ready?
Pigeon, do you cry in the mirror?
No.
Oh no.
I like have cried and then looked at myself in the mirror and been like, you have some red eyes. You should walk around for a bit before you go back in class. And then,
Oh, buddy.
that's it. But no, I don't like look at myself and I'm like, yeah. That
At least
feels
it
good.
didn't turn into be like, no. And then I'm like, God, Wes and Des and Crisco are so mean to me.
I thought you were
No.
going to say is class code for coming back into the studio.
No, it's for one instance in particular I will always remember. But
I did cry one time with the mirror when I crapped my sweatpants at school. I was it was in the mirror and I'm like, no, there's nothing there. And then I saw it and I was like, God, did it again.
no, mine was not poop related.
The gray one.
It was a crappy situation,
Yeah.
Oh,
unintended. But
Okay, here's another one. A situation you're probably in all the time.
He's like, okay, got
no,
it.
yeah,
Cool.
no,
Situation
it's fine.
you're probably in all the time, Pigeon. I often tell people I'm on my way when I'm still laying in bed. Normal or not?
No, it's definitely not normal.
It's not normal.
I think most
No.
I have
no.
said I'm en route, and really I'm just en route to walk into my car, but it's still not a huge light. It's just a little white.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been in bed and said I'm on my way because if we're doing something, I have to wake up, shower, So, like, if I'm going to be a little bit late, I'll be like, yeah, I'm on my way, and then I'll leave within the next handful of minutes. But
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been in bed.
The funniest one to me was my mom went to breakfast with her friend like last couple months, and she calls her and she goes, "Hey, I'm just letting you know it's a pretty big wait here at Perkins, and it's pretty busy here. And so, do you want me to run in and grab a table, or just wait for you? Are you close?" And she goes, "Oh yeah, totally, yeah. Why don't you know what? Just wait in your car. I'll be there. Maybe there's somewhere closer that's less busy. Let me talk to my husband." Who's at her house
No.
where she was, and she goes, "Yep, just leaving now, just heading out." She lived 25 minutes away.
Oh,
So she goes, my mom goes, let's just cancel. How about I'm going to go home? That's perfectly fine.
the worst. But yeah, no, I'm like almost there. Turn around.
She's like, "Hank, is there a good place near us or no?" Oh, God.
Oh, cool.
All right, next one. I frequently Google, am I the only one who ... Normal or not? Am I the only one who ...
No, I don't Google that.
Well, I did with the third testicle for a long time. I thought it was a third
Right.
testicle. It was just a donut hole.
And the third nipple. It's
Yeah.
always like questionable.
And that was a pepperoni, an actual pepperoni. I have pepperoni nips, but
Yeah. Yeah.
But the question
never
is,
Googled it, no.
is it normal?
It's not normal.
Am I the only
don't think
one
so?
who ... Is this normal that people do that?
I would say it's somewhat normal.
I think it probably is
maybe.
normal.
Do you do it, Wes?
I do.
Okay. What's
Usually
just a
like
random
sexual
question?
things. Am I the only one who has searched this on Pornhub?
Oh.
And then they're like, "Ooh, look at all these little surprises I have for you."
Wes is like, am I the only one who doesn't have a free hole during sex?
Oh,
Am
Not
I the only
exactly.
one who can fit an entire Costco pack of AA batteries? Nope, just not
in your
just
belly
me.
button.
Or wherever.
If you can put a whole AA battery in your belly button, like we know, or I mean, the biggie,
Oh, I put in the C
The D
batteries in there.
or
D
C,
batteries.
whatever.
I've always put in the D in my belly button.
but if you can fit that, and I've witnessed it in your belly button, I can imagine what you could put
He can
other
fit a car
places.
battery in his belly
my
button.
whole
It's
family
amazing.
is in my belly button
That's
right
why
now.
they always know if we're talking about
Don't
them.
talk to
Oh,
them.
sorry.
They are on timeout.
Oh,
It's been
did
20
they?
years.
They
Yeah.
They acted up.
will never see the light of day again. They are screwed. Shut up!
Am I the
Probably think
only
we're
one?
funny.
Is it
know.
normal? Am I the only one who smells something before reading it?
Oh, I love this.
Pamphlets, magazines, books.
I love the smell of books. So yeah, I do that.
I do love that Des talks so highly about
Mm-hmm. No, like-
books but never reads them.
No.
She's like, God, you know what I do? I got a library card so I can go,
No, I know you say that.
okay, let's go,
Crisco.
kids. I'm out of here.
I don't read my own books. I read books to my kids a lot. Like that's a thing that we do.
Yeah.
We go to the library now every
It's
single
okay.
week. Once
I am
I realized
also at the child's level of reading. It's
That's
okay.
true.
Do you
Des
think that's actually the case, or do you think she goes, the book tonight is whatever the title is, hands it to Taylor. Daddy's going to read it
No.
for you.
No, I've seen her do it. I don't think she minds that, but like she's
like
like
that.
me. Anytime I like opened a book, I was like, yeah, totally. I'm going to read. I didn't read in school. I hated doing
I
it.
did. I really did go through a period when I was like in my 20s. I did love going to bed reading a book, and I was super into like these different, authors that would like write 5 or 6 of them, and I have to read them all. I mean, I just don't have a lot of interest in that now.
Yeah.
I'd like to read self-help stuff because Lord knows I need some help, but it just doesn't happen. David Goggins.
That's not a quote from David Goggins.
Yes, it is.
That's not.
Yes, I heard it is.
He wrote books. Why would he be like, I just don't like to read them? David
David
Goggins.
Wesley, stop reading my books.
David Goggins. That is a direct quote.
He would never say
He's
that.
like, you're too soft to read my books.
David Goggins.
You're not soft. I'm kidding. It was just for the joke.
It was
you
just
not
a
laugh
little
at us?
funny.
You're the hardest person Well, that sounded weird.
Please don't say that. I mean, I'm not going to say that.
You're rock hard, dude. Rock solid.
He's okay.
Bonerific.
Penis to the left, penis to the right.
Well, from what we heard earlier.
Penis straightforward.
Straightforward.
Penis just ding.
Really tiny mushroom.
Speaking of things that Des is into, not my penis.
David Goggins.
I mean, just
David Goggins.
okay.
She's into ESPN the Ocho.
So I've brought you different things that I didn't know about, like the actual world championship of air guitar.
Yeah.
There's just and then the slippery. You've got to go up stairs. It's slippery stairs, and it's hilarious. I mean, you get sucked into these things, right? Well, this past Sunday, I learned that this is a real thing. You guys probably know, but I don't know if you know. You can just sit and watch it every now and then when there's a championship on a Ocho. It's the magic of Quidditch. The Harry Potter game where they fly around on brooms,
Got
right?
it.
It's their teams. It's like the colleges and the elementary schools, everything play Quidditch. Guys, it's a real thing. They're real teams, and you guys, they have sticks in between their legs, and they run around and pretend they're on brooms.
Do you think all the ladies there are like Quidditch talking to me? This is really not working for me.
It's co-ed, and they're college teams.
So like the ladies and the gentlemen have sticks between their legs.
Are you Ravenclaw? No, you're alone. That's what you are. I'm kidding.
And
I love Harry
there's
Potter.
a snitch. If you know this game, there's the snitch that you have to capture. Well, the snitch comes out at a certain point after they've been throwing the balls and going through things and riding on their brooms. His little snitch is on his back and it bounces off his butt and it's like two little balls. And you have to be the one to grab the snitch.
Oh, that's how I was
God.
wondering because
I'll be
It's
honest,
hilarious.
until you brought up ESPN the Ocho,
Ocho.
I know it was obviously from Dodgeball. Then it
Yeah.
turned into a joke and they made a channel out of it for a second. I didn't realize they're still pumping out stuff on the
didn't
channel.
either.
I had no idea it was anything more than a joke. And there's a
Yeah.
reason because Des is the only person watching ESPN Ocho.
I don't know. A lot of those obscure sports people are into.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling, like all of Taylor, it's Taylor and his friends are watching
They're all
it.
still in college.
No.
They're like ESPN the Ocho.
No, if one of them finds some, that's how it's like the guitar thing that ends up at our house. One of the guys texts and says, "Oh, dude, you have to see this. This is hilarious," and it is. But this whole and the Quidditch is like, I mean, they're on brooms, but like part of the game, they're like playing dodgeball because they're like throwing it, and then the other part of the game is like throwing the ball and then getting it through these hoops. And I think different hoops are more points than others. But it was like Team USA, like the national team, and then like.
Oh, I wouldn't want to mess with the UK.
Oh, yeah.
I bet they're good.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
of
do.
course they would. I don't know if they're dumb enough over there to actually do this, though.
This is their
It's saying
idea.
California and Texas, a lot of Texas colleges have Quidditch.
Yeah.
Wow. There's a lot, guys.
Yeah,
So,
do you get,
anyways,
do you get Letterman's jackets in college?
I bet. But if you think about it,
have
how
a
did
little
all
H
these
for
sports
Harry Potter.
how did all these sports that we watch regularly probably
Little
start off people
Thunderbolts.
like this is dumb,
Yeah.
and then people are into them now. I mean, if you really think about it,
everything Des has talked about sounds highly entertaining.
Oh,
and
for
it's
sure.
something I would get addicted to.
There are videos too. You can hop on. They take it very seriously.
Which makes it even more funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the guy running around with a little ball on his back, just beep, 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 just trying to hide his butt from everybody so they don't get him. Finally, somebody reaches around and grabs that sucker.
I mean, if you
Sounds
really
like
think about
Wes's Friday night.
yeah, it does. I mean, if you really think about it, like, let's take ice hockey. Okay,
Yeah.
guys, we're going to take knives and we're going to put them on the bottom of our feet and we're going to go out on that frozen ass lake and you're going to have a disc at the end of a stick
Yeah.
and you're going to try to jam it through that other guy's face. Go. And nobody dies.
Yeah.
It's basketball. Like the original game of basketball started with a milk crate.
Yeah.
Like the thing that held bottles of milk, and they put that up on a backboard. They're like, you're going to shoot it through this square spot, and you have to get this basketball that you're going to bounce all over the ground. And then they eventually made it a better hoop.
Well, and think about skiing. The person who's like, let's strap something on our feet and go down a mountain
Fast.
real fast.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah.
None of them, though, are as stupid as let's pretend we're flying on flying wands
I
and
will.
run around.
That's the funniest part of it because none of them they run around like it's totally normal. And the whole time we just get, and I'm like, first of all, if somebody needs to just really describe what Quidditch is.
Yeah.
Then I got just and then our one friend Kager, the one who you said, oh, he looks like me.
Oh yeah, just me with a different hoodie.
Like a different because he had his hood on. Like he's so funny. He knew everything. Nobody's funnier than you.
Thank you.
But he knew everything about this and all of these weird ass sports, and I'm sure it's because of this.
Should we, speaking of weird sports that you haven't thought of in a long time, should we do like a kickball team? How fun would that be? Have you played kickball?
I have. I would do that.
I got kickball.
I'd rather do
You got booed?
pickleball. Pickleball.
Pickleball
Yes,
does not
we need to go
seem
play.
fun to me.
Okay, screw
just
him.
I've got a
doesn't-
place for us to
Screw
go.
him.
We've been invited. All of us have been invited there.
Yeah, by our former coworker.
Yeah.
You're not invited anymore.
Thank
You've
you.
Julia.
disrespected one of my favorite sports, so you know what? I have not.
Yeah, but I
no
also
time for
haven't
you.
seen you play in a long time.
Playing what? Are we talking pickleball?
He hasn't played pickleball. It's
he
been
plays
months.
with his family.
It's been, when is the last, look at him.
Trying to have
He
your back,
knows.
buddy.
Dude.
Lie.
Just last weekend.
Yeah, totally. Where was it? What court?
Johnson
Your mom's court.
Bay.
Johnson Bay. Oh, you got me. That's a real legitimate court. Crap. You got me.
Johnson Bay pickleballers.
Now you're just naming things at Target. You're like
Stephanie and
Head and Shoulders
Trace
court
were there.
Knees and toes.
near Dandruff Avenue. It's on Dandruff Road.
Okay.
Oh God.
I mean, there's some neato things to do out
There
there,
are.
guys.
Yeah.
I just wanted to do kickball and everybody shot it down.
I got
so fast.
because I got
I would
booed.
play
Who
a
booed
game.
you?
Okay, I was in co-ed, and I got booed because men don't bunt. But the rules don't state men can't bunt. It's just an unwritten rule. Men don't bunt. But I was really fast in those days, so I bunted and I got it on every time. So I was booed by every team we played because they're like, oh my God, dude, really? Because usually I had a chick at catcher and she couldn't throw it hard enough to throw it past, and you know.
You know what? He's a bunt hole.
He is a bunt hole. I just love you, like some little chick who
little
was
lady who's like,
She
you
was the one that
even
booed me, so I
invited?
could call her a chick all I want. She was
weren't playing-
aggressive.
you weren't playing by
She
the
was
rules.
aggressive, and I didn't. It was
You know what?
unwritten rule.
It was
That's on me.
unwelcome.
I shouldn't have brought up kickball. I'm sorry, you guys. That's on me. That's,
Dodgeball. What about dodgeball?
Played
I
in the
don't-
league in
You
that
guys
too.
play?
God,
You guys would like destroy me.
No,
Okay,
that's
you
the
know-
problem
no,
is
you know-
Wes
You
would
would go,
break somebody's teeth out.
Nope. You know who would be the best here at playing that?
Me.
The pigeon.
Because he's so little.
You
He's
have to have it because you have to sacrifice yourself by flying across the line. So you need a light guy that's fast, and he runs and he jumps across the line and hits you right in the face. I was not prepared for that when it happened to me. All of a sudden, a man is flying at me like a little monkey and hits me right in the face. And I'm like, what was that?
Dude, and that's why you need me, because I'm like the protective wall. You guys
Yeah.
could throw
No,
the
you're
ball
too easy
around.
to get out. Big
No, I
dudes-
can catch, but I can catch
You
though.
can't
Wait,
catch. You
what
can't
if-
bend over.
What if we do
That was a secret
dodgeball?
I shared with you. Okay.
But
Grab your pants every
I
time
didn't
you
even
bend
know
over.
it. That's why my shoes are all Velcro, you piece of crap. Okay. I did it quietly and slyly so nobody would notice. When they were like, oh, can you pick that up? And I'm like, yeah, Des. Can you pick that up for them, please?
Des, what
No,
were you
no.
saying though?
What were you saying, Des?
well, I just said let's play our own version of a game and do like dodgeball, but with the little brooms between our legs.
You really want to play Quidditch, don't you?
Oh, we could even mix in something else and have it be where you throw little like donut shaped things on.
Can we drink?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we drink while we pickle?
Oh, well, I mean, it's hard. You'd have to drink in between games.
No, but you like you can be drinking and then be like pickle.
All the
No,
place-
you- yeah.
There's places like in Maple Grove, it's Paddle and Pint or whatever it's called,
Okay.
that it's actually at a bar. I know there's a few different bars around the Twin Cities that offer it,
I
but I think
know.
if you go to the public parks, they kind of frown upon you bringing in booze.
Oh
you know?
yeah, I'm talking at a place.
But if we go at
Pickleball.
noon, there ain't a lot of people out there. We can do whatever the hell we please.
Pickleball drinking?
Well,
You would just have to drink in between games. I don't think you can do it on the court.
our friend. What would it be
You keep
called?
saying that. I've never actually said anything to this person.
No,
You
she invited us. Did she?
Yeah.
she
She
invited
didn't
us.
invite Crisco, only
She
you
did
and
not
I.
invite me.
No,
she didn't
she's-
even talk to me at the same event.
She said
we
you
were
all should
at.
come.
She doesn't know who I am. She called me Cisco for 14 years. Every time I saw her, she goes, "Hi, Cisco. Hi, hey, Cisco.
Oh my God,
I loved
that's
your thong song. Get it? I know topical things." No.
So I guess we're all going except for Crisco.
All of us. He's already uninvited because he rips on pickleball anyway.
I mean, it
I'll
can't
send
be that
pictures.
great of a game since the pickleball king over here doesn't play anymore.
He just
You just don't go out and play willy-nilly with anybody out there, bud.
Yeah.
I've always played with your willy-nilly.
That is a very good point.
Constantly.
I still
That's
want to
not
do the
normal.
slippery stairs, though.
That would be fun.
I'm
But
in.
when you're overweight, every stair is slippery.
Crisco, Des, and West, the After Hours podcast.
After Hours.